Hello, ladies and gentlemen, episode of R.C.W. Top 10. We're here to record, or episode shit stuff, you know what I mean. We're going to be the top 10 superstars that started with a world title. Now, there is a little exception in this because we couldn't make the list fully, but we thought it would be an interesting list to find out. We're not counting Cruiserweight, we're not counting European, and we're not counting NXT. We count Tag Team, United States IC, and the 3 world titles are obviously what you start with. So, it pretty much has to be a title recognized by WWE in the main roster. Got it? So, without further ado, let's get to number 10. Coming in at number 10 is Create Jacob with the Raw WWE Championship, but we put 2 technicalities in here because he also was Ricky Green, and Ricky Green won IWF and started minus the European and Cruiserweight he won. Technically, Create Jacob started with a world title, so it's kind of confusing. So we just put them together as one person, Create Jacob, counting as Ricky Green's world title reign, IWF, and he started his career with an IWF championship. Coming in at number 9 is Reborn, Master 6, or Childish Prophet. Now, the reason he's so much lower, despite winning the Raw WWE Championship off of one of the most impressive Raw WWE champions in history, made high on the list, Mattis, is he started with it, didn't hold it for much longer than a few days, and that's his only championship. Now, I do believe he's capable of winning much, much more, but for the time being, he's a one-time Raw WWE champion and started his career on a high note. Coming in at number 8 is Afraid Hacker. Now, he's been on a couple lists, but you probably don't all know what he's about. He's a one-time Cruiserweight champion, hence why we didn't count that. A one-time Tag Team champion, happened after the fact. But he started his career on a high note with a one-day world title reign, and then completely went into inactivity and just was pretty much never seen again after his sporadic appearances in the Legends. But essentially, nevertheless, he did have his career start with the World Heavyweight Championship. Coming in at number 7 is a Mr. Glee Rax. Now, while he's very famously known, despite being more famously known in Raw WWE, he's still quite a big name in R.C.W. But the thing is, he's only ever held one championship, excluding Hardcores. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we also aren't counting Hardcores, but I think I might have said that. Anyway, excluding Hardcores, he won one championship, the R.C.W. Championship. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, I'd love to win R.C.W. and nothing else. Because trust me, nowadays, that's a lot more significant than it used to be. But he, nevertheless, is a one-time RCW champion and started his career, and for all we know, probably ended his career on that note. Coming in at number 6 is Racunia. Yes, the first Diva World Heavyweight Champion. The first ever two-time Divas World Champion. So many accolades, and it makes you just wonder, why oh why is she only number 6? Because the careers of the people above her are truly something to marvel at, because, you know, she didn't actually accomplish too much. She accomplished 2 World Heavyweights and 1 Divas, which doesn't even really count on this list, so yeah, you'll see number 5, and you'll probably see why Racunia is number 6, because that's probably going to surprise you because of all the praise she gets. Coming in at number 5 is one of our newer people on this list. He is Mam Hockey. Now, at one point in time, he was the rookie on NXT that showed quite a bit of promise. Maybe not the most promise, because it was a big time at NXT. I mean, it held people like King Panther, Matty Tribbles, Flakuchu, Mam and Maxer, and all kinds of great people coming on a near daily basis, and just so much promise. But he, among all, started his career with the Raw WWE Championship and would not fail to disappoint, as he would eventually lose it to Create Jacob and regain it in a vacated title match against Maxer. Is now a 2-time Raw WWE Champion and will be defending tonight at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Make sure you watch that. 6 o'clock p.m. EST, be at the arena. You'll love it. Coming in at number 4 is Flame 321. Now, the reason that he's so much higher than Glee Rax, despite coming from the same origins, winning a world title almost exactly the same distance from each other, is that he went on to have a very successful career even afterwards. He would win the World Heavyweight Championship at the Bragging Rights pay-per-view to start off his career just 5 days after debuting. He would win the Tag Team Championship, not once, but he would also win the World Tag Team Championship. He would win the Intercontinental Championship and would re-win the World Heavyweight Championship and did so much more in his career, hence the reason he's so much higher than Glirax. Coming in at number 4 is Flame321. Coming in at number 3 is Ethan JB6. Surprisingly, to many people's surprise, he actually started with the R.C.W. Championship on the same night, having United States, but nevertheless started his career with the R.C.W. Championship, would go on to win U.S., IC, World Heavyweight twice, Raw WWE, the King of the Ring, World Tag Team twice. And just generally, his career was one of the most well-rounded careers in history, and it all started with the R.C.W. Championship in early September of 2013. Coming in at number 2 is Eddie Armour, 9373. He started his career just 1 month after debuting to win the World Heavyweight Championship off of Ultimate Killer. That title reign would go on to be the second longest title reign in history and the longest reigning World Heavyweight Championship in the name of RCW. He would also win the World Heavyweight Championship once more and could win it this Sunday. Well, today, actually. And yeah, he could become the first ever 3-time World Heavyweight Champion, the longest reigning, win US twice, go for Intercontinental, win Tag Team 4 times, World Tag Team 3 times, all around one of the biggest careers in the name of the company, and it all started with the World Heavyweight Championship at Road to WrestleMania. Coming in at number 1, fairly obvious yet again. I feel like I'm not going to headline so many of these lists in future because, you know, the roster is just getting so much more accomplished, so much more dominant than it used to be. But coming in at number 1 is Kids Rock 4, starting his career with the R.C.W. Championship. Would go on to win it 4 times in total, have the longest reign by quite a landslide in history. Would go on to win the World Heavyweight Championship, the Raw WWE, US, every single championship, excluding NXT. Yeah, never won Hardcore before, not like 60 plus times. Anyway, all this massive career that Kids Rock 4 has accumulated all started with the R.C.W. Championship.
Thanks for watching this video and these items. Eyes up here, ladies. If you want to see more videos like this and daily content, top 10s every week, and 2 on pay-per-view weekends, click subscribe.